Hello, this is Skaithmut.
This is Drake.
This is Chocolancer.
And this is everybody's favourite Final Fantasy Wiki Australian, Hexed Magica.
That's a bold statement.
Well,
You and UN are gonna have to fight it out later.
it's K. It'll be K.
And so now we're going to the ancient castle, which is, it's kind of a, I would say it's interesting, but it's not really.
Well, you get...
No, not really.
Mostly interesting for the fan theories about it and Baron Castle.
Yeah.
What are those fanfares?
The
Elaborate.
ancient castle is Baron Castle. Cause
From Final Fantasy
the
IV.
Blue Dragon, Kick, and Cagnozo, and Odin, and all that.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
To be fair, it at least makes some sort of sense. Like, I'm
It makes more
like
sense than
half
some of the
other...
canon these days.
You know, and then Gogo had a child, and he founded Shinra Corporation in Final Fantasy VII.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
So to say about that. So
That's something to cover when Strago returns.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, in a
actually-
sequel, Strago returns yet again.
We thought it was going to be Revenge of the Mogs.
That's a subtitle.
We'll just make it into, like, a whole Star Wars thing, just like 6 episodes of Strago doing things.
Yeah, this is actually the 4th episode right now. Final Fantasy VI is actually the 4th one.
Yes.
So, Final Fantasy 2 or 4 would be episode 1 then, right?
Yeah. Well, no, Final Fantasy V would be one of... Because, I mean, it has a Gogo in it, at least.
Yeah.
It's some canon.
Final Fantasy V was Gogo's origins. And how
Actually,
he
we can
fell to
trace
the
the
dark side of the Force.
We can trace the old man rage through the Final Fantasy 4,
Thank
5,
you!
and 6.
Oh, hell.
My
Love
Mina's
this part.
reference, thank you. Oh, Skate, I love you.
Oh, it's a Tomberry.
On my first playthrough, I had a huge problem with this particular guy. He kept using step mine on me, and I kept dying, so... yeah.
It's a Tonberry, you're obliged to keep dying.
Yeah. At least it's not the Don Tomberry from Final Fantasy X, which was quite possibly the most fucking annoying thing in existence.
Oh yeah, those Tomberries at FF10, those guys, they use like a summon kill, like an Aeon killing technique or something. I really hated that.
It just looked like a voodoo doll. I don't actually remember what it was called.
I think it was Voodoo.
Yeah, voodoo. Or... It's not Karma, because that's what they used as a counter.
So, in this game,
Oh, wow.
this Tonberry...
How
Go to
doesn't...
Yeah.
Wow.
How doesn't Mog have haste? How...
He was in the air.
Oh.
He was flying away.
I just realized that you casted sleep on the Tomberry, that he's weak against sleep. I had no idea.
Neither.
Yeah. So, I tried not to repeat my mistake with the last Tonberries, which went horribly, and I died in like 5 seconds.
Oh,
This
Skate
time
knows
I-
something about the game I don't. So that brings the score
Yep.
to 50-1, I believe.
It's something like
Amazing.
probably in the negative numbers.
No, this gets you a 1. I'll be fair.
So, you can use Gogo to mime spells. Like, basically, the only thing that mime is good for is just miming Ultima or Grand Train.
For no
Or
for no
Ragnarok
MP.
summon.
Yeah, for no MP. I mean, he can mime Espers, but most Espers aren't really all that good to summon anyway.
No, not really.
So we get the Gradius, which isn't really all that good.
Guys, I'm gonna sound stupid, but why is Go named Adlai?
It's dumb. It's just referencing something that I think Crazy Swords was convinced that Gogo was actually Adlai Stevenson II, who was a presidential candidate in the 60s or 50s.
Something like that.
Was he actually gonna say that in his in his failed radio?
Oh, I'm sure he was convinced that that was actually going to happen. He was convinced. It was...
Is the actual thing still up on the wiki, or...?
No, we deleted it a long time ago, but I can get it.
Probably in the article history.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, 'cause it was split into its own page that was deleted.
Yeah, I remember reading it. It's just... It was just
Okay.
based off insane troll logic.
It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
But there was some website that back it up, so for some reason that made it legitimate to stick around for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put it in the dungeons. Is it in the dungeons?
No, I think it's just deleted. Oh, anyway, in the video I just learned Ultima is Strago, and I'm very happy.
How did you learn Ultima again? Oh, he was wielding Ragnarok, right?
Oh, Paladin Shield.
Oh,
Yeah. The, Paladin Shield.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I once had a cursed shield, but I never bothered changing it to the Paladin shield because it took forever.
It's of questionable worth.
Like, if you have Ragnarok the Esper, like... Although, I'd say Ragnarok as a sword is much more worth it than the actual bloodies, Esper.
Magicite, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I made the fatal mistake of turning into a Magicite once, man.
Zepp has
Never
just
again.
pinged me in the chat to talk to me. Zepp, if you're watching this LP pod, I'm not even going to curse. He's not worth it.
You're just so popular.
I am, aren't I?
Well, it's Drake. I thought he was, like, the IRC slut or something.
Alright,
I thought you
got
were the IRC slut.
Oh, shit.
I need to make some phone calls. Hang on.
Yeah.
So I got the Go-Go identity speculation page that was deleted.
Yeah.
So the things that Go-Go have been are Daryl, Setsu's ex-girlfriend,
I heard it was just all too.
General Leo, Vergus, Bannon, Gilgamesh, Go-Go from Final Fantasy V, Siegfried, and here's the Adlai Stevenson part. So, another claims that he/she is the late Senator Adlai E. Stevenson. There are many websites that quote this, many meaning one, where this has been debunked and is considered to be untrue. These are the quotes. I'm not gonna read them, but they're all stupid, like, very vague parts about, like, Final Fantasy VI. It's, like, insane. It's crazy. It's, there's one about the walls and ceilings trying to crush you, like in Zone Eater. It's just nonsense.
I'm a bit late to the topic. I just want to say I have fond memories of the Paladin Shield, because in the advanced version, the Earth Dragon, I forgot to equip Cherub down. So the Earth Dragon just crushed my party, except for Setsu, who happened to have the Paladin Shield on, which made him immune to Earth. And Setsu won pretty much by himself.
Reminds me of when I fought the Earth
Which
Dragon.
version of the Dirt Dragon? The, like, upgrade one or the normal one?
The upgraded one.
Oh, okay.
And it's also as this holy, so that's cool.
Yeah.
The only other ones that do are the Cadio Hood and the Minerva Bustier. I'm being a know-it-all. I looked up the armor page.
Yeah, both of those things are really good, along with Paladin Shield. So, people really do think this is... I mean, I guess you could see it, because in Final Fantasy IV there was Odin was downstairs in a basement.
Yeah, on the right side even.
Yeah.
And you know, you got the Water Dragon here, and in 4 he was beaten by Cagnazzo.
I had actually forgotten there was a cutscene when you walked in here. It's not very inspiring.
No. Well, it's SNES graphics, so...
Yeah. But what it is, it's cool. With what they can do.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's really, you're really only coming here for... It is some good treasure, but other than that, the ancient castle's kind of...
You come here for the offering, that's
Well, you
about
get you get the offering here.
Yeah.
How's
I
there
also
grass?
I also went through-
how's there
sorry.
grass underground?
Considering we're underground?
Yeah.
It's magic
question.
grass.
Magic grass.
Yeah,
Makes
it probably
perfect sense
is.
to me.
Magic.
Magic
Oh,
fixes
you even have
everything.
magical mechs underground.
Shit.
Sound unsynced on the bit for anyone else here.
Are you?
Look, it is for me.
10, 27, 28,
No, I mean the
29. The sound?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, sounds fine for
No.
us.
sound is fine. Perhaps it's so beautiful that it takes a while to process. I don't know.
I don't know, it's
I can't
only
help you,
up
even though
against, like, some spider robot.
And
He's
you guys just killed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I just repositioned the cursor to try and fix it.
What's Mog wielding again?
Holy Lance?
I see, because I noticed that he was doing like tons of damage against those weird monster things with the baskets on their heads. I didn't realize they were undead, so
Yeah, the Holy Lance is pretty amazing.
It's...
There's a lance that's technically better, but Holy Lance is
You don't
Yeah,
get
well,
to
it's
that
got
one
the
at end of
on-hit of Holy, so... And
Yep.
on-hit effects in 6 are pretty goddamn awesome.
game. You don't kill him the funny
So now-
way, do you, Scade?
Uh,
I'll take that as a no.
what is the funny way?
You confuse him and he uses his instant death attack on himself. Even without that, he's not that tough, but yeah.
So he just pretty much just stabs himself in the gut.
He commits seppuku. Or
Yeah,
seppuku.
pretty much.
He was so ashamed.
I'm not immune to confuse! What the hell kind of boss am I?
He was so ashamed that he had such an ugly hat.
I think that's a pretty cool hat.
And what kind of samurai wears purple?
What kind of samurai has 1,000 needles?
What kind of samurai lives in a treasure
He's
chest
saying
for
maybe he's like
1,000
a-
years?
It's a very dysfunctional samurai.
Maybe it's not really a samurai, but more like a samurai, half ninja. I don't know if that really exists, but
Maybe
it's
he was
possible.
sealed in the chest because he was such a bad samurai.
I think this guy needs a sitcom about him.
Yes.
He will be
Katana Soul.
he shall be revealed as the
sitcom.
main antagonist of Struggle Returns.
Me, Strago, and Katana Soul.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
He's
I don't
the
know.
comedic relief.
He's like the bumbling samurai.
Yes.
Yeah, always tripping and falling on his sword, but he's a ghost, so it doesn't kill him.
Don't tell me you just learned 1,000 needles now, because I learned 1,000 needles back in the floating continent, and now I just learned it here with Strago.
Yeah.
Man,
The thing is I wasn't really motivated to get 1,000 needles because it's not very good.
Yeah.
No, it's really not. It never has been.
I'm sure there's one game it's been good in.
Well, ironically,
It wasn't
here
so
it'd be
bad in
good for fighting cactuars, because it does fixed damage and is unblockable.
It's not bad in Final Fantasy IX when you first get it, with Quina.
Yeah, but that implies
Is-
having to use Quina.
To be fair,
That
Quina
isn't-
is, I think, one of the most broken characters in 9 anyway.
Oh, I'd like to break her.
What?
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 Have you seen?
What?
That's terrifying.
yeah. You sick bastard.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, I hate Quina and I'd like to break her. Like, break everything, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, you'd like to break her for
I
sure.
can't help it. It's the tongue.